Hi there, welcome to my channel mathssl. I'm speaking Thaqib Latif. Today I'm going to show you factorized trinomial, how to factorize the trinomials. And type 1, I'm going to show you all four types. And remember, this is grade 9 work. And in grade 9, the leading coefficient must be equal to 1. So the x square, so the leading coefficient is equal to 1. So that is our curriculum. But in grade 10, you're going to find the leading coefficient will be more than 1. Gonna be 2, 3, 4, etc. But in grade 9, leading coefficient must be equal to 1. So now, when you see both signs are positive, trinomials mean three terms. So when you see both signs are positive, and then both brackets, in the bracket the sign will be positive. I'll show you how. So first we need to look the last term, which is 10. We take the factors of this term. So write the product of factors of 10. So it's going to be factors products. So 1 times 10 is 10, 2 times 5 is 10, and 5 times 2 is again 10. Started repeating, so we leave it here. So now, so when you see both signs are positive, so then this must be positive, this must be positive, positive, positive. Now we need to add these two, and the answer must come equal to the middle term, 7. So if you add 1 and 10, 11, so I don't need this. 2 plus 5 is going to be a 7, so which means this is going to work. So then equal to x plus 2 and x plus 5. This is my final answer. Both signs in the bracket will be positive. Now, so if you foil this one, the answer gonna be exactly x square plus 7x plus 10. So x square we're not gonna write, so this you can see x times x gonna be x square. So the always write first x and then plus 2 x plus 5. Now if you want to check your answer is correct, you can foil this one and you will get the exact answer equal to x square plus 7x plus 10. Or you can do this one as well, inner with inner and multiply outer with outer. Now 2 times x is 2x, positive 2x. X times positive 5 is positive 5x. And if you add, it's going to be positive 7x, which is exactly answer equal to the middle term, which is 7x. So my factorization is correct. This is the first type. Now I'll show you the second type. Type 2, when you see the middle term is negative, have a look here, negative 5x, then both brackets the sign will be negative. And let's see how to do this one. So obviously you're gonna say equal to x, there is gonna be something, x, and there is gonna be something. Have a look, the factors of 6 we need to find now. 1 times 6 is 6, 2 times 3 is 6. Now 3 times 2 again 6. Start repeating, so we leave it here. Now the both sign will be negative, so the negative, 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 negative. So you add them now, the answer must come equal to negative 5. So which is negative 1 plus negative 6 going to be negative 7. I can't take this one. Yes, this is going to work. Negative 2 plus negative 3 going to be answered exactly like the middle term, negative 5. So these are my factors, negative 2 and negative 3. So this is my final answer. So when you see middle term is negative sign, then both sign will be negative. So you want to check your answer is correct. Inner with inner, outer with outer. Minus 2 times x is minus 2x. X times minus 3 is minus 3x. And if you add them, minus 5x, which is exactly like the middle term, minus 5. So my factorization is correct. I'll show you now type 3. Now, type 3, both signs are negative. So when you see both signs are negative, then in bracket, larger number will be negative. I'll show you how. So find the factors of last term, which is 24. The product of the factors of 24. 1 times 24 is 24. And 2 times 12 is also 24. If you're not sure, you can say, you can do this way. 24 divided by 2 is going to be 12. And 2 times 12 is 24. And then 3 times 8 is 24. 4 times 6 is 24. After that, start repeating, because 6 times 4 is also going to be 24. So we leave it here. Now, so the larger number will be negative. So in these two larger number, this is negative, 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 negative. Now we need to add them. The answer must be equal to negative 5. So if I take these two, not gonna work, because 4 plus negative 6 gonna be negative 2. This will work. 3 plus negative 8 is equal to negative 5. So I'm gonna use these factors to factorize x squared minus 5x and minus 24. So the x plus 3 multiply x minus 8. So this is my final answer. Now we're going to do the type 4, x squared plus 7x minus 18. Middle term is positive. When you see middle term is positive, then in brackets, larger number will be a positive. So we need to find the factors of 18 now. 1 times 18 is 18. 2 times 9 is 18. I think so enough here, because 9 times 2 again 18. Start repeating, we'll leave it here. Now the larger number must be positive. Larger number will be a positive. So positive, positive. Obviously the small number will be a negative. Now, so we need to add. The answer must be is equal to 7. So these two is gonna work. Minus 2 plus 9 is gonna be a plus 7. So these are my factors. So x negative 2 times x plus 9. So this is my final answer. Now we're gonna do more practice of these questions. Remember, I showed you all 4 type of factorization. Now we are going to do mixed question, and this is question 5. Remember, I said to you leading coefficient must be equal to 1 in grade 9. So now we can see the leading coefficient is 2, and that's not our part of our curriculum. So obviously this is going to be a common factor. So always whenever you need to factorize, you must look, is there any common factor? Right, we can see yes, there is a common factor 2, because first leading coefficient is 2, and now we need to see, can 10 divide by 2? Yes. 12 can divide by 2? Yes. So the 2 is my common factor, and we have x squared plus 5x plus 6. I'm going to factorize now this trinomial. Obviously the common factor gonna tag along. Now if the both signs are positive, then in the brackets both signs will be positive. So we need to find the factor of 6. 1 times 6, 2 times 3 is 6. So both must be a positive. So positive, 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 positive. Now I need to add. The answer must be equal to positive 5. So this will do the job. So the 2 x plus 2 and x plus 3. This is my final answer. Now this is my question number 6. Negative 4x squared plus 20x plus 24. Now must remember, our leading coefficient must be positive, and Now we can see here our leading coefficient is not positive, is negative. So we have to divide by negative 1 whole term, whole expression. Negative divide by negative 1. Now, so it's going to be a positive 4x square. Negative become positive, positive become negative. Negative times positive is negative. So there we go. Now, is there common factor? Yes. Leading coefficient is 4. 20 also can divide by 4, and 24 as well can divide by 4. So the 4 is my common factor. So what left there? X square. 20 divided by 4 is 5, and minus 24 divided by 4 is 6. Now I'm going to factorize x square minus 5x minus 6. Find the factors of 6 now. 1 times 6 is 6, 2 times 3 is 6. Now both signs are negatives, so larger number will be a negative. Negative, negative. Now I need to add. Answer must be equal to negative 5. And 2 plus negative 3. Oh, it's not gonna work. This is gonna work. 1 plus negative 6 is equal to negative 5. So these are my factors. 4 x plus 1, and this has become x negative 6. So this is my final answer. My question number 7. Negative 2k square plus 22k plus 52. Now, I can see leading coefficient is negative, so I have to divide by negative 1, because leading coefficient must be positive. So negative become positive because negative divided by negative is positive. So it's going to be 2k square. Positive become a negative 22k. Positive become negative 52. Now, is there any common factor? Yes. 2. We can see the other two term can divide by 2 or not in this whole expression, in these trinomials. So 2 can divide by 2, 22 as well, and 52. So 2 is my common factor. So we got k square minus 11k minus 52 divided by 2 is 26. Now I need to find the factors of 26. 1 times 26 and 26 divided by 2. 26 divided by 2, answer will be 13. So which means 2 times 13, answer will be 26. So we can say 2 times 13. After that it starts repeating, we leave it, because 13 times 2 also going to be 26. Now the larger number will be a negative. Now we need to add. The answer must be equal to negative 11. These are my factor, because 2 plus negative 13 is going to be equal to negative 11. So my factor is k plus 2, k minus 13. This is my final answer. Question 8. X square minus 10x plus 9. Now the first sign in middle term is negative, so which means both signs in bracket will be a negative. So now find the factor of 9. 1 times 9 is 9, and yes, only this is gonna work. And 3 times 3 also 9. Yes, so we're done. So now we need to see if you add both of these, so then both must be negative. So we need to find the factors of 9. 1 times 9, 3 times 3 9, and both signs must be negative, 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 negative. Now we need to add these factors, and answer must be equal to negative 10. So if you add these two, answer gonna be equal to negative 10. So I'm going to use these factors. So x negative 1 multiply x negative 9. This is my final answer. My next question says x squared plus 13x minus 30. Now the middle term is positive, so which means the large in brackets larger number will be a positive. Now, so we need to find the factors of 30. 1 times 30 and 2 times 15 is 30, and 15 times 2 also 30. So it starts repeating, so we leave it here. So the larger number will be a positive, and the small number will be negative. Now we need to add these two. The answer must be equal to negative a positive 13. So this will do the job. So the x negative 2 and x plus 15. This is my final answer. So this is my final question. X squared plus 3x negative 54. Term is positive. Then in brackets, larger number will be positive. So we need to find the factors of 54. 1 times 54 is 54. Now 54 divided by 2, answer is going to be 26. So which means 2 times 26 is 54, and 3 also we can divide. 54 divided by 3, answer is going to be 18. So 3 times 18 is going to be 54. 4 times, we can do the 4 as well. 4 times 54 is not going to work, so 6 going to work. 6 times 9 is 54. After that it started repeating, so we leave it here. So the larger number will be a positive. Positive, 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 positive. Small number negative, 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 negative. So we need to add. The answer must be equal to positive 3. Negative 6 plus 9, answer going to be equal to positive 3. So I'm going to use these factors. So my answer going to be x negative 6 multiply x plus 9. This is my final answer. Please like and subscribe my channel, and if you have any question, comment below. I will assist you. Have a nice day.